Imagine this. One decision, one upload, and suddenly your dream life becomes a waking nightmare. Tonight on Nightfall Chronicles, we unravel how a harmless side hustle online spun out of control, leaving two lives forever changed. Are you ready to look behind the screen? Welcome to Nightfall Chronicles, your destination for true stories that keep you up at night. I'm your name, your guide through the strangest, most shocking true tales from the digital age. If you crave the truth behind the headlines, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Let's dive in. Part 1, CHSING Dreams. At 21, fresh out of college and penniless in a crowded city, I was just another junior at a mid-tier consultancy firm. Every day, I shuffled through bland hallways, my existence barely acknowledged by the managers whose names I struggled to remember. But there was one thing that kept me going: my dream of studying abroad, traveling, seeing something, anything beyond the drudgery of corporate life. The only problem: my paycheck barely covered rent, instant noodles, and the occasional desperately needed coffee. That's when OnlyFans entered my orbit. It was blowing up. News articles debated its morality. My peers whispered about how some creators made a year's salary in just a few months. While controversy swirled, I was interested in one thing: opportunity. After wrestling with doubt, I took the leap. I filmed a nervous, energetic introduction for new subscribers and started posting curated, mature content. I decided every dollar earned would go into my travel fund. I promised myself I'd quit the moment I had enough to leave this city. Part 2, the double life. Weeks passed. At first, nothing happened. But then notifications began to trickle in: new subscribers at $10 a month, tips for personalized content, polite DMs trickling into my inbox. For the first time, escape felt possible. As my balance grew, so did my confidence. Juggling my real job and online persona was exhausting. By day, I attended endless meetings buried under paperwork. At night, I hustled, shooting content, replying to fans, perfecting my image. Nobody in my office could have suspected what I was doing after hours. One fateful afternoon, I attended a business conference with my colleagues. In my city, business cards are essential. Even low-level staff like me hand out dozens per event. I smiled, made small talk, and stuffed my pockets full of other people's introductions, their faces already forgotten. Part 3, from screen to street. That night the exhaustion was bone deep. Curled up in bed, I scrolled through OnlyFans, half expecting more polite banter. Instead, a new subscriber caught my attention: John Smith. His barrage of DMs arrived instantly. $10 a month. Netflix doesn't even charge that. You're worth it though. You're beautiful. Do you have a dog? Do you live alone? At first, it just felt like another transaction. He bought photo after photo, each with a polite request and instant tip. Easy money, I reasoned. He then offered $10 for me to add him on Instagram. My account was dormant, but for cash, why not? But his profile was a blank slate. No posts, just a recently updated story. My curiosity won. I tapped the highlight. What I saw shattered every sense of safety. The first video, a haunting shot of my house filmed from the woods. Tap. The next, zooming in from the street, directly into my bedroom window, the only room with the lights on. Tap. One more shot from the porch, lens quivering as if the cameraman was barely holding back excitement. A DM appeared. Let me in. I froze. My hands trembled as I locked myself in my bedroom and dialed the police. All the while, his messages poured in. Come outside or I'll have to come in. Suddenly banging downstairs, the front door rattling, then slamming. The noise stopped. Then came tapping at the windows, the shatter of glass. I hid, breathless, until sirens cut through the night. By the time the police arrived, he was gone, vanished into the shadows. Part 4, Pieces of the Puzzle. With every light left blazing in my parents' house, I tried to put together what had happened. How could he have known where I lived? The realization hit me like ice water. My business card, my name, my company, my home address. I'd handed out dozens the day before. The stalker had been in that room with me, polite, smiling, taking my card in daylight, then using it to hunt me in darkness. No evidence materialized. The police offered advice, but no hope. Trust, privacy, gone in an instant. Back at work, every handshake felt sinister, every exchange a potential threat. Inside, I lived with paranoia. Outside, I wore a brave face. Part 5, Another Secret Life. But my story isn't unique. Let me tell you about another creator, someone a lot like me. She was always careful, living at home with strict parents, shooting content only when the house was empty, keeping her OnlyFans work a complete secret. Her content quickly gained traction. Fans enjoyed her candid, everyday streams, shopping sprees, cafe visits, strolls in the park. Most viewers were friendly, supportive, even protective. But one day, everything shattered with a single message. Why'd you lie to us about having a boyfriend? Confused, she reviewed her latest stream. There in the background, a man in a green shirt following her from aisle to aisle. At first, she dismissed it as coincidence, but her fan insisted. The same man appeared in all her streams, always lingering, always watching. Terrified, she returned to old footage, and there he was. At the mall, at the beach, in the park. Always nearby. Always with those haunting, dark eyes and that green shirt. Part 6, The Shadow Follows. Frightened, she tried to disappear. Halting content, avoiding routines, looking over her shoulder at every turn. For 2 weeks, the green shirt ghost seemed to evaporate. Hopping it was over, she resumed content, this time from the safety of her bedroom. During a late-night live stream, a viewer's message made her blood run cold. "Mellow cat, who's the man at your window?" She spun around, faint, chilling outline. The same man, forehead pressed to the glass, grinning through the darkness. She screamed, dropped her phone, and fled upstairs. Heart pounding, she barricaded a bathroom door and called her parents, trembling as she relayed every horrifying detail. Luckily, her dad was in law enforcement. He instructed her to run to the attic, barricade the hatch, and wait for help. Downstairs, she heard the window open, footsteps roaming through the house, her name echoing off the walls. No, not her name, her OnlyFans username. Adrenaline dulled her panic. In her hiding place, she heard him raging, ranting, and then horrible silence. When police swept the house, he had vanished. All that was left, a stolen laptop and a hint of chemical on the doorknob chloroform. He hadn't come for valuables, he'd come for her. Part 7, Aftermath and Warning. She never posted again. Her parents insisted she move towns, cut all online ties, and resume life under a shroud of caution. The man was never found, a shadow with no name, lost in the blur of faces that followed her every day. As for me, I quit OnlyFans for good. My dreams of travel replaced with a new understanding of danger and vulnerability. To this day, I scan every unrecognizable face at work, every stranger on the street, wondering who once breached my world from the shadows. The digital world feels safe until it is. Both stories began as side hustles and ended as warnings. If you've ever felt watched, tell someone. If you've ever ignored that gut feeling, remember, nightmares don't stop just because you close your laptop.